So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's been slipped through. And he's in on goal. Shot, surely! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Italy finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He can run onto that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the keeper couldn't hold it. Caught offside that time.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Italy leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Vieira. Robertson. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cannavaro with the clearance. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
White is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And here's Gullit. Right card! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Rijkaard has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Davids. And here's Gullit. Back into the middle. They've won a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Italy have the chance to go the other way. And he's intervened well there. Eto'o might just make this. Now it's Villa. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. And this is Messi. Nice control. Now it's Villa. Oh, nice touch. Cannavaro. And it's Van Dijk. That's Thuram. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Davids. Robertson. Van Dijk has got himself a free kick. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Robertson. Messi. Eto'o.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Szoboszlai is in a really good position out wide.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And this is Eto'o.
Italy can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
So, what can they come up with here? Eto'o. It's Son Heung-min! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kvaratskhelia looking for the run. He's on it. Can he get away? Van Dijk, a player who needs no introduction. Could move up a gear here. Son Heung-min. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And that's going to be a booking. This might spell danger. Szoboszlai is someone with real dynamite in his boots. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Italy have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tries to play it through. Son Heung-min. That's tidy. He's found a way through. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Szoboszlai. David Villa. Oh, that's superb. Van Basten! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made... It's Van Basten! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Davids.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods. that could reverse in a flash.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Italy are down to 10 men. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero
Italy
5.
have their third
Villa.
corner.
Viene sostituito con il numero 20.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's fabulous. Hullet! Goal, Italy! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Messi.
Italy may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Hullet. Now this could be a chance. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Italy can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Van Dijk. Italy still have the cards to affect this game. Threads one in. Good read, needed to be.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And it's Davids. Robertson. Now it's Hullet. Good pressure, determined, intense.
That was lovely, that.
Van Basten.
Italy surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he's been shifted off it. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Foul's not gone well. Hullet tries to pass it through. Decent chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Robertson. Messi. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Oh, nicely intercepted. The ball has bounced loose now. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And they can counter here.
Italy can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And he's found a way past. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Szoboszlai. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, well played, well played. That pass isn't the best. And it's Davids. Now, can they get him away? And time is up. Italy can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's going for goal! Oh, nice! Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Great ball, and he's in here. Well, they've got it back and takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Quality ball. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play.
There's the shot! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's a searching pass. White is in a really good position out wide. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. David Villa was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Braitinner sticks it away. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Italy are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Oh, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager
Just about within shooting range. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kvaratskhelia producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he's in on goal! Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To further improve their position of comfort. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Italy find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Messi. Messi going face to face. It's Van Basten! It's a goal! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
Rummenigge. Now he's off and running. And he's quick to snatch it back. Cannavaro. Now there's a fine ball. Shoots! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Tries to play it through. Real chance! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Son Heung-min cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit, just a bit straighter.
Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. Szoboszlai gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's had it nicked away. David Villa has created one goal already. That's good vision. And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Szoboszlai plays it short. Flings in across. Keeper's dealt with that. And it's Messi. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Hullet.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rummenigge. Kvaratskhelia, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Son Heung-min. White has it in a wide position. Schmeichel claims it, safe hands.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Son Heung-min. And Son Heung-min! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Davids. Robertson. Cross from Robertson. It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Szoboszlai. And the half-time whistle goes.
Italy are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Italy are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. Here we go again. Robertson. Well, they've got it again. Looking to play him in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a little off target. And here's Messi. Can he finish? Now, who's going to... That's another chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Szoboszlai.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Villa. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Basten, and he's onside. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
The pass has gone astray. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Vieira. And it's Szoboszlai. Vieira. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Davids. And he welcomes it in. In by... A header! And it's in! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to...
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Robertson has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off. And he was alert to it, and he's hit it long. Thuram. Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Italy looking to pass their way through. Real... And pull it! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, it really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And a chance! It's there! Italy are back in business! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
We have ourselves a real game here. Van Basten! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now he's got space here. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Roberto Carlos. David Villa is wide and looking to get onto this.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Chance! Goal, Italy! Into the lead once more. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Thuram makes the interception. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Threads one in. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Van Basten. David Villa. Rummenigge. Thuram. Now, can they get him away? Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Just 5 minutes left. Roberto Carlos, lofted in. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. And the shot!
Well, they shouldn't be done.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And this is Roberto Carlos, showing good feet. Italy have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. It's their second corner of the game. Soboslai with the short one. And it's Soboslai. Takes the shot! Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Soboslai. Kvaratskhelia has it out wide and in space. Goes for a shot! They've done it! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy.
And that's that. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Kvaratskhelia taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Italy definitely impressing me here, especially the...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
They've played it short. There's the shot! David Villa is there to clear. Oh, right place, right time. Can he get on the end of this?
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
And Dijk gets across to intercept that. Messi. Kvaratskhelia. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And this is Hullet. Robertson. Kvaratskhelia. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hangs one in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing.
He's had a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And Dijk gets it away. Oh, that was vital. And it's White. Has a shot! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Roberto Carlos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! And it's been taken short. Kvaratskhelia finds himself offside. Son Heung-min driving on and making good progress. Vieira has given away a free kick and the referee has shown him a yellow card. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And it's Messi. Davids, he's in a good position here. Score first. That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Italy have taken the lead. Oh, what has happened here? It's Son Heung-min! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Piercing, Piercing and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Italy are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that's another good win of the ball. Van Basten. That's good play. Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's a mighty effort! It's hit the crossbar. And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Son Heung-min. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No, it's not getting there. Van Basten.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Chips it through. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Oh no, what has happened here? Messi. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi. Son Heung-min. That is good alertness. Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Szoboszlai is behind this one.
This he really fancies, Peter. The second it was awarded, his brain went into overdrive.
Szoboszlai! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Messi. And we hit half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi di usare gli appositi cestini per la raccolta differenziata. Grazie.
So off we go once more. So 45 minutes to turn it round. No, again there's no way through. White. Davids. Son Heung-min. Oh, important interception. Elects to cross. And he's there to clear it.
Italy clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And here's Son Heung-min. And he's had a hit. And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Robertson. Davids. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Out of play for a goal kick. Vieira is there and he can pick it up. And he's let fly. Keeper is right behind it.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Well, that has not gone well. Messi. And it's White. That's a cute ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
David Villa shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Well-timed, excellent interception. Thuram. A probing pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Villa. Stood up well to him there. Messi. And Kvaratskhelia. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Quick look, then plays it in. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's Son Heung-min! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to pass it through. Roberto Carlos could try cutting inside here. That's a sharp pass, but it's Thuram. That's good running with the ball. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Van Dijk. That's a lovely, neat pass. Chance here to counter. Now it's Son Heung-min. Vieira calmly anticipates. Turns back here, probably the best option. Van Basten is herring after that one. Kvaratskhelia. Out towards the flank. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Lovely feet. Davids pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Corner number 2 then. Szoboszlai plays it short. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Real chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Szoboszlai usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Little pass back. He's away! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. David Villa. Oh, can he finish?
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
He won't be happy with that one. And That's gone loose. Nicely aimed pass. So what can they make of this? It's a pretty loose pass. And that will be it. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. And after all of that, Jim, welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Van Bouten did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he cuts out the supply, tries to play it through. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Van Basten. And that pass just didn't quite work.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mbappe is fouled. Oh, he's taken it. He's a sharp little ball here. Szoboszlai. Now it's Mbappe. Nice interception, well timed. Played out to the left flank. And the counter is on. Oh, it's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Goal, Italy! You just know there is no stopping that.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Italy are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Yeah. And it's Son Heung-min. That has been slung wide. Knocks it into space. Now it's shot, and the shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Davids. Threads one in. Hullet. He's in space and looking for options. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Son Heung-min.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Messi. Oh, can he get onto this? No, he wasn't going to let him past. Vieira. For Szoboszlai. Now it's Mbappe. In with the challenge. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Szoboszlai. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, super. And a chance! Half an hour played now. Can he spark a counter here? That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's just beyond his reach. That has been cut short. Oh, it's Van Basten. Vieira. Messi does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's through here. Mbappe is onto this. He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Szoboszlai with the short one. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So, another set play.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Mbappe! He is just caressing the ball. He's found a way through. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. And this is Messi.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Messi. Van Basten, given the lift of his goal. Messi. Son Heung-min. The ball is loose and the chase. Bullet! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Italy are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And the first half is done. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Festeggiano l'anniversario di matrimonio e che riceveranno un gentile omaggio.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. Vieira. Played out wide. Italy looking to pass their way through. That's a little off target. Vieira looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he welcomes it in. It's Van Basten! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Italy have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, here we go. Great vision. That is good alertness.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Son Heung-min is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And it's Robertson. And Basten. Oh, important interception. He's having a shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away. It was a great finish. He put it... And that's it.
Signore e signori, facciamo gli auguri a un membro del nostro fan club che oggi festeggia l'anniversario di matrimonio.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him... Van Basten!
Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
That has been cut short. Well, there are plenty who consider Marco van Basten to be the very epitome of excellence, and it's hard to argue with that, Jim, isn't it?
Certainly is. Everything he did was pretty much perfect. His positioning, his movement with and without the...
He's having a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Sostituzione per l'Italia.
And we have our very first corner.
Sostituito con il numero 8.
And it's been taken short. Oh, that's neat. Vieira makes the interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And this is Van Basten. Gets his head on it! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Thuram clears it away. Italy have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Hullet. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! Oh, off the bar! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That pass has been well intercepted. Vieira. Hullet. Played into space. Rijkaard plays it long. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Lovely, now takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Italy have their second corner now. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Always onto this. Van Basten calmly anticipates. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Italy do have a chance to counter here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Son, and the shot! Goal, Italy! There is the breakthrough. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, it's played into the area. And it's Davids. Stood up well to him there. Son Heung-min driving through the middle. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 3 coming up. That's an excellent interception. Italy are looking to go forward now. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he has been fouled there. Van Dijk. Thuram. Italy can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min cuts it out. And they can counter here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That is good alertness.
Italy really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
He gets big! He scored! They are right back in business!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Roberto Carlos. Vinicius Junior finds himself offside. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Son Heung-min. Roberto Carlos. He's shifting through the gears here. He's got full. And the first 45 minutes are up. Italy were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a guardare il maxi schermo per alcune indicazioni da parte delle forze.
Italy get the ball rolling in the second half.
Numero 8. Lascia il campo per il numero 10.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Davids. Oh, that's a key interception. Vieira. Cannavaro. Now it's Son Heung-min. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Roberto Carlos. Cannavaro. Son Heung-min looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's Davids. Great chance! Szoboszlai has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Tries to pass it through. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Messi. Kvaratskhelia tries to play it through. Kvaratskhelia, he has found the way through. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's well positioned here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's made its way to him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Great ball, and he's in here. Ball swung. Big header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good take, and is he in? Italy are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well, played right into his path. Oh, that was vital. White is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Vieira is the guilty party there. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 24.
Italy can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Italy will have one further opportunity to make a substitution. And the finish! Well, now it's always been caught. Has another goal! Goal, Italy! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Italy get themselves into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Chance here to counter. Oh, delightful ball. Messi. Nicely aimed pass. It's Son Heung-min! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Italy have got it back and they'll have another go.
Italy surely have to be commended for their drive and...
Oh, it's come loose. And that would have won it.
Bullet has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Italy get their fourth corner. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi plays it forward. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Van Dijk. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Son Heung-min. He's in a great position here. Italy have it back and can go again. Just 5 minutes left. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And now the breakaway. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, well measured. Thinks about the... And he shoots!
Italy really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't go for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And yes, it's there! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Italy could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Roberto Carlos. That's at the end. Italy illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of... Big header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And he's only too happy to take that back. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves. When you consider the journey he's had from the lower tiers in Scottish football, he's become a real success story of hard graft and hunger, and you can really see that in his no-nonsense style. He's won with a very steely, determined streak.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Vieira. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's a loose ball. Cafu goes back to front. Ambitious ball here. Now that's well seen too. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Van Basten. It's a really well-measured ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Still goalless at the moment. And here's Kvaratskhelia. And this is Messi. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Szoboszlai taking charge of the dead ball.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
And it's Thuram. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, shooting chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Always onto this. Messi. Szoboszlai is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Vieira. Van Basten, that's a good ball out wide. Owen finds himself offside. And he's gone looking for safety. Vieira. And here's Mbappe. Son Heung-min, spread out to the left. There's the shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And it's Szoboszlai. He's having a go! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Szoboszlai brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And he's picked it up out wide. Drive, climbs up big! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Lyon with the corner, they're first. And he's there to get it away. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Son Heung-min. He's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found the way through! And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
That's a sharp pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Robertson, great vision. Cruyff gets into a good position. And the keeper beats it away.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Owen. Messi. Kvaratskhelia, a player who needs no introduction. Gerrard. And here's Van Basten. Played out wide. Now it's come to nothing. Son Heung-min gets rid without sophistication. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che non è consentito parcheggiare intorno allo stadio. Grazie della collaborazione. Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 18. Lascia
Here we go again then.
Numero 10.
Italy have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And he cuts out the supply. Rummenigge. Now it's Son Heung-min. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Lyon have the chance to go the other way. Tries to pass it through. That ball looks a good one. He is through. It's Van Basten! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Van Basten is offering a right smile there.
They've played it short. Cafu stood his ground strongly. Looking to go deep. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And the keeper's got it again. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? Rummenigge. Oh, super ball. Chance! No, not the best of headers. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Gerrard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
60 minutes played. Lovely feet. And it's Soboslai. Gerrard does really well to win the ball there. Pass somewhat off target. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's being urged to shoot. And this is Son Heung-min, Roberto Carlos. So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goalmouth action.
Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Cruyff. He can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous. Plays it across. Italy perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Looking for options for movement. Cafu. Cross to the back post. Terrific header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Italy really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Cruyff. He's got away. Vieira. Caught offside that time. Gerrard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a promising position. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Son Heung-min deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make them.
And this is Van Basten. Great chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Searching pass he's played there. Cafu aims beyond the defence. Goes for a shot! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
All hands on deck for this one.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That'll be a throw-in. And he skips past his man. Cafu receives it in a wide position. Gets his head on it! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise. Well, from hero to zero, and a moment that will have everyone puzzled as to how it could have happened.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a guardare il maxi schermo per alcune indicazioni da parte delle forze dell'ordine.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Chance for a shot! Goal, Italy! An extraordinary start, breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's running through. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Son Heung-min actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Italy with the corner, they're first. Just eases him off the ball. No way through, so back it comes. And it's Conte.
Vieira really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Vieira. And here's Szoboszlai. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lyon are looking to go forward now. Now it's Van Basten. Bellingham. Cafu. Cross to the back post. Goal! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Kvaratskhelia. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham powering forward here. Thuram. Italy are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gerrard, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Bellingham. Cruyff. Oh, this is a great shapes to shoot! They've scored! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And the finish! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Italy really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Szoboszlai goes short. Backward it goes. Conte. And here's Kvaratskhelia. He's found some space. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's had it nicked away. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Robertson in acres of space out wide. It's out for a goal kick. Cannavaro. And it's Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Good ball, good take. Gerrard. Bellingham. Knocks it into space. Now it's Bellingham. And he's gone backward here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Climbs up big! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Cruyff. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Vieira. And it's Conte. And Kvaratskhelia. Vieira makes the interception. Bellingham. Played into space. Oh, delightful ball. Look at the space here. And big chance! Goal! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Thuram.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Now it's Mbappe. Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. Shot could... Real chance! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Italy are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. Lyon get the second half going. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Szoboszlai. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vieira. And it's Szoboszlai. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Cruyff. Gerrard. Owen. Nice looking ball. That's beautiful. Decent chance! And it's a goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Lyon get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Pinches it off him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Szoboszlai receives it in a wide position. Van Basten. Now it's Owen. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the shot! That's another chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Van Basten! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Lyon go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Quality ball. Now it's Van Basten. And here's Mbappe. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Mbappe. Kvaratskhelia. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Mbappe, Son Heung-min. Cruyff, looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. And this is Van Basten. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Italy present their opponents with the best possible chance here to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So now the difference is 3. And it's Thuram. Looking for the run. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Conte. A heavy challenge. Summerslide! And that is